It's your boy Johnny back with another video. First, before we start this video, I want to say sorry if y'all hear the wind in the background, but as y'all can see, I am outside. But this is gonna be a quick little video. I was doing some thinking, right? And y'all know I'm a real thinker, right? Y'all know that's all I do. Like I take time out my day just to think. You feel me? Like I really take time out the day just to think. Like I'll take an hour out the day just to sit there in my bed, just lay there and think, just think about stuff. You feel me? But today, I wanted to talk about like just life in general, right? Because I realized, I was just reflecting on my life, like looking back on the past, just looking back on everything, right? And even now, like all this stuff that I've been through, bro, it's crazy, bro. Like I done been through a lot of stuff in life, bro. I'm only 20 years old and I done been through some stuff that people older than me, you feel me, haven't even been through. Like I had to, you feel me? Like, look, I say I had to grow up, quickly as far as mindset, but I always wanted to keep myself, my age. You know what I'm saying? If you get what I'm saying. Like I said, I had to have an older mindset, but I always wanted to, be my age because I feel like that's how you enjoy life, right? You be your age, right? I feel like a 12-year-old or 13-year-old shouldn't have to think like a 20-year-old, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, it's a blessing, at the same time, right? Because, you got a more mature mindset. But now, like the people around me, like the people that, that I consider my friends, or just the people that, I work with, in general, like some of them may think I'm like a goofy person or whatever, but I do that on purpose. You know what I'm saying? I be like that on purpose because when I start to think about, all the stuff that I've been through, I kind of get down on myself a little bit. And I don't like that. I don't like feeling like, I don't like being down on myself and stuff like that. So I like to be a goofy person. Some people may not like that, but it is what it is. I feel like you just gotta, sometimes you gotta keep yourself young, right? And I feel like that's the best way to do it, right? Sometimes it's cool to joke around. It's okay to have fun, you know what I'm saying? It's not you don't want to be a stuck-up person all the time. You don't want to be an angry person all the time. And I had to, get myself out of that because when I used to think about the stuff that I was going through, I used to be, mad and stuff like that. And people would just probably look at me and be like, what's wrong with this dude? Stuff like that. But over time, I just learned to, kind of just suppress it and put it to the back of my mind for when I'm by myself. I like to just, like when I'm out around people or in public, I don't really like to be a angry person and stuff like that, because I don't want that to, be what I'm looked at as. Like, I don't want people to look at me like they can't approach me or, that I'm gonna get mad if they say something to me. So whenever I'm going through stuff, I like to just go through it on my own, and stuff like that. But I wanted to make this video because I realized that, right, before you prosper in life, before before you have those good times, you got to get knocked down first, right? And when you get knocked down, you only got two options. You only got two things. When life knock you down, you can either do two things. You could either keep going or let it take you over, right? And let it, really knock you down and knock you off your pivot, right? And if you're watching this video, I don't want you to be one of those people that let life, knock you down, right? Because everybody's gonna take L's, everybody gonna go through stuff, and that's just a part of life. That's just what it is, right? And as I got older and stuff like that, I start to, really realize that and really understand that. Not just, not just say it, but really understand it. You feel what I'm saying? Like I said, everybody gonna go through stuff. Everybody gonna take their L's. That's just what it is. That's just, how life goes. But I just wanted to make this video to, remind you of that. Like, you may feel like it's never gonna be your time, right? You may feel like life just keep punching you, just keep knocking you down. And, I felt like that, and I kind of still feel like that in a way, because it's like every time I feel like I'm on the right path, some BS happens. Something happened to try to knock me down, right? Try to knock me off my pivot. But one thing about me, bro, ever since I was a kid, ever since I understood what a problem was, ever since I, like I said, I've been going through stuff since I was young. One thing about me is, no matter what life threw at me, bro, I never, ever was, I could always look in the mirror and smile, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I would always do, you feel me? Like, some people may look at that as, like, kind of weird or something like that, but when I would go through stuff and I would cry, right, I would go in the bathroom, wipe my tears, and then look in the mirror and smile, right? Just so I could remind myself that You feel me? This not the end. You know what I'm saying? This is not over with. Just cause I'm going through this issue, just cause I'm going through this problem, don't mean it's the end, bro. And if you're going through problems, it's not the end, bro. You got to get knocked down before you could come up, right? You can't just have everything, at the beginning. You feel me? Everybody got to go through some type of issues, some type of problems, right? Because that's just life. That's what life teach you. You feel what I'm saying? Because I feel like if you don't have no type of problems in life, if you don't have like nothing to worry about, then you wouldn't know how to handle certain situations when they do come. So yeah, man. Like I said though, you only got two options, man. Either you gonna keep going or you gonna let it knock you down. And I know it's easier said than done, right? Times really be hard, bro. And when you really start to think and when you start to get down on yourself, bro, it could really affect you negatively. And I know that, and I really understand that, bro. But eventually you got to get yourself out of that rut, because if you stay there the whole time, you're just gonna have a negative self-image. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna just always look at yourself and think negative. And you don't want to think negative when you look at yourself, right? You want to, say positive things to yourself. You want to speak positively to yourself. You want to uplift yourself, because, if you don't do that, then who else will, right? Or even if you don't do it and somebody else try to uplift you, if you don't feel that within yourself, then whatever anybody else says is not going to, really matter. You feel me? If you don't feel whole within, then you're not going to feel whole from somebody else telling you that that you're important or this and that. So you really gotta make sure you feel it within yourself, within your mind, within your heart, that you're important, that you're not letting life knock you down. You can't let it knock you off your pivot. Like I said, because if you do, then you're just gonna stay like that forever. And you don't wanna, be 10 years down the line still letting certain stuff affect you, right? And like I said, it's easier said than done. Like whether you want to admit it or not, stuff from your past does affect you as you grow, as you get older, right? Some people be like, let the past go, this and that, right? But it's like you got to acknowledge the fact that stuff that happened in the past does, make it affects you as you grow up, right? The way you was raised affects how you are, as an adult, stuff like that, right? But one thing is, you can't just, feel sorry for yourself just because, you went through a lot of stuff in life, right? Everybody goes through stuff in life. Everybody has been through, certain issues, trauma, stuff like that. But it's just really a matter of how we deal with it, right? And like I said, it's not easy, bro. It's not easy. And I'm sitting here talking to y'all. It may seem like it's easy for me, but it's not, bro. I still have those moments where I get down on myself, bro, and I'm like, damn, like, when the hell am I gonna feel like I could, take a deep breath? When am I gonna feel like I got a breath of fresh air? You know what I'm saying? When am I gonna feel like I could really breathe, bro? Like these problems ain't really problems anymore. When am I gonna feel like that, right? But one thing I realize is that no matter what stage you are in life, no matter how rich you get, how successful you get, no matter how happy you are, you're gonna have problems, bro. It's just a matter of how you deal with it, and that's just life. But like I said, man, when life knock you down, you only got two options. So what are you gonna do? Either you gonna, let it knock you off your pivot, or you gonna keep going, man. So I just want you to think about that. This is just a quick little video. I hope y'all, enjoyed the message. I really enjoy these type of videos, just talking to y'all off the dome. Like I said, I usually write scripts down for my videos, but as of recently, like my last 3-4 videos, just been off the dome, bro. I've just been talking to y'all about how I genuinely feel, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's, what I want to do from now on. But I hope y'all enjoyed the message, man. It's been your boy Johnny. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what other videos y'all want to see. I'm out, man.